Welcome back, folks. As you can see, my broadcast colleague, Topher Whiteman, is in the ring. We've got Turner and Davis coming out. God knows what they're going to say. This is Jay Moore's newest tag team. And these two just don't seem to be getting along. So, I'm not sure what the story is here. And I wonder where Jay Moore is right now, conspicuous by his absence. As you can see, these two bicker and bicker and bicker. I have no idea how these two are supposed to be a cohesive tag team. I don't think Topher knows what to say either. And here comes Jay Moore finally. He's going to get his house in order here. Folks, these guys aren't scheduled to have a match right now, so I don't understand why they're interrupting the show. And maybe Scotty Turner is going to tell us right now. Reasonable demands, I would think.
You told me contract was signed. We had a match to sort this out. Where's the tag team to face us? Huh, Jay Moore? Where are they?
Well, there's Jay Moore running his mouth again, promising things he can't promise.
Dragon, just listen. Hear me out. Andy, guys, obviously, we got a problem here. Obviously. This is supposed to be the greatest tag team in the world, and you two just can't get along. Dragon, I did get a match scheduled for here tonight. I don't have tag team opponents for you guys. I don't have tag team opponents. I figured it's best, Andy, Turner, that you guys settle this in a match right here tonight. What do you say? Come on, Andy.
Oh, I think that's a good match I want to see.
Turner, you know this. Get it up tonight. Andy, are you with me? Andy? Well, it's going to be your match. You know, Brad, what do you, come on, Topher, stand here, announce that we got a match here. Bearded Dragon, Scotty, and Brad, get out.
Do it, Topher. I think that's a good call.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall. In this corner, from Guelph, Ontario, Andrew Davis. And in this corner, from Chicago, Illinois, Scotty Turner. I guess they're both accompanied by Jay Moore.
Nice impromptu match here. Maybe we're going to watch Jay Moore's house implode. I think I'd be okay with that. I know Topher sure would.
What would I be okay with, James?
Oh, I was just telling the audience how I think that you would love to see the house of Jay Moore here just kind of implode. It's great to watch these two bicker, and, you know, I love seeing it because Jay Moore is a nuisance. He's a thorn in everyone's side.
James, did you hear the crap that Scotty Turner was saying? I mean, what, Andrew Davis growing a beard? Everyone knows that Andrew Davis only has a 5 o'clock shadow. Never more and never less.
And I was just saying, I actually think those are reasonable demands. I agree with
Really?
Scotty Turner.
You think Andrew Davis should change his name to Shadow de la Bearded Dragon? Or
Absolutely, I do. You know what?
That's ridiculous.
Bearded Dragon's one of the young, up-and-coming stars in the roster, and I'll be honest with you, I think Jay Moore's shenanigans are holding him back. Andrew Davis had a title shot already. Maybe Scotty Turner would get his if he would just separate himself. You know, he had that long feud with Nick Vickers that, you know, Jay Moore actually tagged out Scotty Turner to get a pin on Nick Vickers.
I remember.
You know, how does Scotty Turner expect to get ahead if Jay Moore is pulling those shenanigans and instead of Scotty Turner's hard work being recognized.
Well, you can't blame Jay Moore for Scotty Turner's lack of success because Andrew Davis was with Jay Moore all the same when Jay Moore gave Andrew Davis the title shot against Primo Scordino earlier this year.
And I agree with you 100%. And that's what I'm saying, is that Jay Moore, in his little group here, is playing favorites. And I don't think Scotty Turner should be listening to this. Scotty Turner is right. Scotty Turner is a phenomenal wrestler, and so is Andrew Davis. However, obviously Jay Moore can't run both the way he wants.
Or maybe this is his way of figuring out which one is his prime client, his top client, you know?
Well, we'll see. You never know with Jay Moore. You never know.
I mean, you got to think these guys are doing this to impress Jay, right? They both want to look good for their manager because their manager is going to get them bigger and better bookings.
Well, the manager's not going to give them a title shot. Still something that has to be earned no matter what.
Well, who's your pick on this one, James? Andrew or Scotty?
You know, that's tough. Both are so good, but I just, with Scotty Turner, there's an intensity that you don't always see with people. And not taking anything away from Andrew Davis, you know, I was there when he had that chair match with Michael Elgin, and he just, you know, he just literally beat the crap out of that beast. Michael Elgin is a beast of a man, and he pummeled him with chairs until he couldn't respond. But there's something about Scotty Turner lately. He just has a fire under him, and you got to wonder if this whole situation with Davis, who's supposed to be his tag partner, and with Jay Moore, who was backing Scotty Turner from the get-go of this company, you got to wonder if Scotty Turner's just getting frustrated. And you see now Andrew Davis showboating. Scotty Turner's not showboating. Scotty Turner just wants to beat the crap out of Andrew Davis. And I got to wonder if that intensity is going to be, you know, the difference in the outcome.
So are you giving this one to Scotty Turner or Andrew Davis?
I think I'm going to take Turner, but there he is going shot for shot with Andrew Davis on the showboating, and Davis takes the cheap shot, and there it is again.
You know, one thing I know about Andrew Davis, I mean, back in 2005 when I first found Neo Wrestling, Andrew Davis was the star pupil at the time. He was destined for bright, big things. And he's done really good in his career so far. I mean, he's a success in wrestling and in powerlifting. I think it's only a matter of time before he takes the gold. I mean, yes, he came up short against Primo Scordino in his only recorded loss at the time.
Well, that's one thing people got to remember, too, is that, you know, until his title match against Primo, he was undefeated. And even that match, there was a lot of shenanigans that were involved that, you know, really, I mean, maybe Andrew Davis would have won that match if things were a little different around the ringside. All I'm saying is that these guys follow Jay Moore, but, you know, Jay Moore is a cartoon character. Look at him out there. He causes nothing but trouble for everyone involved.
Well, he's definitely a character. That's no doubt about that. Andrew Davis trying his best here to impress not only Jay Moore, but also Neo Management. I mean, I'm sure he wants another title shot, another chance to prove himself, but I'm sure Scotty Turner wants it just as badly.
Well, that's the thing, too, is that Andrew Davis has been given a shot. Scotty Turner's never had one yet, and you know he wants one.
Well, both these guys had a shot at the Neo Wrestling Tag Team titles at our last show.
And again, that's something you can't take away from them. You know, they're a very good team when they're cohesive and they're focused. And that last show, you know, the Italianos were just the better team that day. But these two just seem to bicker so much. And here's Jay Moore again. Like, what's he doing?
Is he getting involved?
Like, this is a one-on-one match between his own guys.
This is ridiculous. Jay. You're distracting the ref? Really?
Did Davis just grab Turner by the beard and toss him?
I didn't see it. The ref didn't see it either, so he couldn't have made the call there.
Big Uranagi slam.
Not enough to put away the bearded dragon.
And there's the ferocity again of the bearded dragon. You know, he's not going to let anyone pin him off, you know, one or two big moves. It's going to take an entire match. This guy's conditioning is second to none.
Yeah, Davis definitely takes care of himself. I mean, as does Turner.
And Jay Moore still is causing a disruption in the match.
Personally, I got to give this one to Davis. Oh, look, and there he is. He won it. That was it. Feet on the ropes, yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about. Why didn't Jay Moore take his feet off the ropes? Why did he allow Andrew Davis to cheat right in front of him?
Well, that was pretty quick. I mean, before I could say that I thought Davis was going to win, Davis won.
And this is what I'm talking about with Scotty Turner. I believe this man has so much potential, but I really think Jay Moore's shenanigans are holding him back, and he just doesn't realize it yet. Maybe soon he will. Maybe right now he will. He looks pretty upset right now.
Well, these two are going to try and clear up their differences, perhaps. They're facing off here in the ring. Jay Moore's trying to cool down the situation a little bit.
Turner's calling Davis out. He knows his feet were on the ropes. Jay Moore's trying to calm him down and say, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, Scotty's not happy right now.
Can you blame him, Topher? He got cheated against his own tag team partner by his own manager.
Well, that just means he needs to sharpen up his game. I mean, Davis has years on Turner. Turner will come around soon. There we go. Look at that. Sooner than you expected.
Turner doesn't look happy about it, though.
Time heals all wounds. He'll be fine.
I'm not sure that match really changed the dynamic or anything. Jay Moore was trying to solve a problem between two guys, and looking at Turner, it doesn't look like the problem's been solved at all.
Well, they're all still the Moore family. They're all still a unit, so...
But for how long, Topher? That's a real question here. How long?